Have you ever wondered when you look up in the sky, what celestial objects do you see? Apart from the obvious sun and the moon, we can see stars, planets, galaxies, and if we have a clear sky, we can see some nebulas as well. So let's talk about them from the least to the most obvious. First up, nebulas. For those who don't know what a nebula is the remnant of a supergiant star that goes supernova. Do you know that the closest nebula to Earth is the Helix Nebula? Before the formation of a nebula, there is a very prominent stage at the end of life of a star, which is called a supernova. In the year 1054, people noticed a giant colorful object in the sky that was also visible in the day. They called it the guest star. Little did they know it was the famous Crab Nebula. There is also a high chance that we may experience something like this because the star Betelgeuse is currently burning carbon. So it will most likely go supernova in the next few decades and we may see a bright nebula in the sky. Secondly, galaxies. Galaxies are massive clusters of stars held together by gravity with a supermassive black hole in the center. There are four types of galaxies: spiral galaxies, irregular galaxies, elliptical galaxies, and dwarf galaxies. 72% of the galaxies are spiral galaxies. Spiral galaxies have arms known as galaxy arms. Elliptical galaxies are sphere-shaped galaxies that were formed when a galaxy collided with another galaxy. Next up, irregular galaxies. They have weird and irregular shapes. They are formed when a bigger galaxy disrupts their stars because of gravity. Lastly, dwarf galaxies. They are galaxies that are not very strong and because of that, they do not collect large amounts of stars. Our galaxy is the Milky Way, which is a spiral galaxy. Fun fact, the Andromeda galaxy is moving towards the Milky Way at approximately 110 kilometers per second. And it will collide in about 5 to 6 billion years. They will merge into an elliptical galaxy called Milkdromeda. Next up, stars. Stars are massive celestial objects that emit light of their own. They are spherical due to their immense gravity. They may support a planetary system and form a major part of their parent galaxy. Stars are born and after a while they die. They can have a size of 1/10 of the sun's mass to 2000 times the mass of sun. Speaking of sun, what is the sun? The sun is the star of our planetary system called the solar system. How does the sun create light? In the sun's core, there are many elements, mostly hydrogen and helium. The core fuses those elements which then create light. Planets are objects that orbit a star. They are either rocky or gaseous. Did you know wood is far rarer than diamonds? This is because Earth is the only planet that contains trees. Even if there is life on other planets like Earth, life would need to evolve in such a way that it eventually becomes plants and trees. Finally, we talk about moons. They are rocky objects that orbit a planet. They are either spherical or irregular in shape. They are also known as natural satellites. Moons can be the size of a comet to a full-fledged planet. Our planet Earth has one very large moon in comparison to its host planet. So that's all for today's video. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section. Make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome content like this. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.